There are 7 Clash Royale characters in particular that perfectly represent the 7 deadly sins: pride, greed, envy, wrath, lust, gluttony, and sloth. Starting off with the original and probably the worst sin of all, pride. Pride is defined as a feeling of deep pleasure or satisfaction derived from one's own achievements, leading to the belief that you are better or more important than other people. The Little Prince in Clash Royale is the perfect candidate for this sin. His pride and arrogance are rightly depicted in his words.
Excuse me, don't you know who I am?
Being of champion rarity, it is clear that the Little Prince has a massive ego and thinks he is better than everyone else. While champions are actually much better than normal cards, we are missing a really important detail here. In the Little Prince reveal video, a royal recruit is seen carrying a letter for the new champion from the Red King himself. But seeing the Little Prince, he actually tries to run away from him. If the Little Prince was indeed the champion, why didn't the recruit give him the letter in the first place? Later, it can also be seen that the Little Prince has pasted a picture of himself on the letter, hiding the picture of the actual champion, which left the Red King confused. So, is his pride fake? Is he really worth of being a champion card? Well, despite his pride, the future king of Clash Royale has definitely been one of the strongest cards in the game, despite so many nerfs. But, unlike the Little Prince, who is one of the most loved cards in the game, the character representing greed is disliked by many. Greed is defined as an intense or selfish desire for something. And as you may have already guessed, the goblins are the only right choice for this sin. The greed of goblins dates back to the Clash of Clans era, where the goblins would loot all the resources and ignore basically everything else. A Clash-orama episode features an extremely detailed plan the goblins made to loot an entire village. Although the plan fails, it shows how greedy the goblins are and the extent to which they would go to steal resources. Another episode shows a villager trying to teach the goblins and give them jobs, but all they cared about was stealing gold. But why are goblins even present in the Clash Royale arena when there is nothing to steal? A loading screen hint from 2016 suggests that goblins only joined the arena when their union signed a lucrative deal with the Royals. So even here, the goblins have been paid a large deal of gold to clash in the arena. While the goblins needed to be convinced to join the arena, the character representing Envy just wanted a chance to prove herself in the battlefield. Envy is defined as a desire to want a possession that belongs to someone else. The Dagger Duchess is probably the best choice for this sin, as she's envious of her own sister, the princess. In the Dagger Duchess reveal video, she is seen to be bored in her castle. She says that she doesn't care about any prince, lovers, or pretty dresses, and that she just wants a tower. This is probably implying her being envious of the princess because she has her own tower and the prince as her lover. During the Dagger Duchess tutorial battles, she can be seen mocking the princess from time to time. The Dagger Duchess hates being called the princess. As she shoots her daggers, she can be heard saying,
"Don't call me princess."
She finally got a tower of her own in the April 2024 update and has been the best tower troop ever since. While the Duchess may be new to the game, the character representing the sin of wrath definitely isn't. Wrath is defined as super intense anger, the kind which can wreck anyone or anything, and there is no better candidate to represent wrath than barbarians. The card description of barbarians reads as a horde of melee attackers with mean mustaches and even meaner tempers. As seen in multiple Clash animations, the barbarians have always been a symbol of wrath. They have extremely mean tempers, and their angry roars sound like gibberish. While not being smart at all, their anger is what fuels their desire to battle. Also, the stronger version of barbarians are the elite barbarians, which cost 6 elixir. Combine them with a rage spell and you have probably the most hated combo in the history of the game. In the June 2023 update, Barbarians Evolution was added in Clash Royale. The newly evolved barbarians were even angrier and did more damage than before. The barbarians love to battle, a quality they have in common with the troop representing the sin of lust. Lust is defined as a very strong desire for something you crave. The Hog Rider can be associated with the sin of lust in a really unique way, since he lusts for battle. The Hog Rider, who bears a similarity to Mr. T, is one of the oldest troops in the Clashverse. He is obsessed with going to battle, as can be seen in the Clashorama episode Hog Rider Rides Again. The Hog Rider named Frank was retired and was now working in a bar. Seeing other troops go to battle, he begins to miss his old life. So he secretly decides to go to battle even though his wife told him not to. In another Clash animation, the Hog Riders are shown to leave whatever they are doing in the middle as soon as they hear the echo calling of a fellow Hog Rider. They lust for battle so much that no other thing matters to them more. The Hog Rider has the highest usage rate out of any win conditions in Clash Royale, with so many decks revolving around it. One card that is often paired with the Hog Rider is the same one representing the sin of gluttony. Gluttony is described as the excessive desire for food or drink. The Mini P.E.K.K.A. fits the sin of gluttony because it is obsessed with pancakes. The Mini P.E.K.K.A.'s card render depicts a pancake on its head. If you listen closely, the Mini P.E.K.K.A. can be heard saying pancakes when it is deployed. A Clashorama clip shows Mini P.E.K.K.A. preparing pancakes for everyone in the arena. Here's a fun fact which you might not know. The furnace's description in the game may actually be a reference to the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Safe to assume that's where Mini P.E.K.K.A. cooks all his pancakes. An animation from 2019 reveals that the Mini P.E.K.K.A. sees pancakes everywhere during the battle. In fact, Clash Royale actually dedicated a whole season to Mini P.E.K.K.A.'s love for pancakes. Season 37, which was titled as Mini P.E.K.K.A.'s Dream, featured pancake emotes and a whole new game mode for the Super Mini P.E.K.K.A. Eating a lot of pancakes has not made the Mini P.E.K.K.A. any weaker or slower, but the same can't be said about the card representing the final sin of sloth. Sloth can be defined as a sin of omission, being a lack of desire or performance which leads to the failure to fulfill one's duties. No character fits the sin of sloth better than the Sparky. Movement-wise, Sparky is one of the slowest cards in the game, and also has the second slowest hit speed in Clash Royale. It takes forever to shoot and can be easily detargeted through multiple cards, making it extremely easy to counter. Once retargeted, it takes another 4 seconds to reload fully. One of the loading screen's hints says that calling Sparky a trash can on wheels hurts her feelings. But well, what else do you call a card that has one of the lowest usage and win percentage in the game and is basically useless?